be a part of breaking that 10-year losing streak in college?
Yeah. I mean, it's an unbelievable experience. I mean, we're trying to move past it because we don't want to slip up this week, but just a cool experience and fun to be part of, and it'll help 2 years down the road for us sophomores and freshmen when we go back. So.
Can you take us through that touchdown, what play that you had?
Yeah, so we kind of got them off in some tempo, and they brought two trap from the cornerback and kind of just slipped right there, and Deshaun hit me, threw a great ball over him, and it worked out well. So.
This season, as you hit the home stretch, does it have a similar feeling to last year? Is it a different feeling, or obviously you guys are in a very similar position?
Yeah, similar position. Every season is a different season. Every game is kind of a season of its own. I remember last year, it just seemed like every single game had its own storyline, and everyone's kind of doubting us, and we kind of rallied behind that. And this year, it seems like more people believe in us, and which can be a good thing and a bad thing. And so from that aspect, it's the same, but at the same time, it's a different season, and we got to finish the right way.
Coach, when you told us that you really earned the respect of your teammates last season with your preparation and how hard you work in practice day in, day out, do you remember, was there a certain point where you kind of felt that at one point that you really had their respect, even though you were a former walk-on and all these highly recruited, highly rated players?
Yeah, I guess just fall camp. I guess I earned their respect, but I mean every day I just try to go out there and get better, and I think if we do that every single day, then we'll get better as a team and have a chance to make a run for it. So.
Have you ever gotten completely comfortable with your place in the pecking order, or is every day still a grind, still have to prove yourself, kind of like going back to the early part of your career?
Yeah, you kind of get complacent, and so you got to trick yourself and tell you that someone's right on your heels, because Travion's right there coming for me, and Ray's having a great year, and so it's not necessarily that as much as we're just trying to get better as a team, and as far as that, we're just trying to get better every day, and so it's not necessarily I'm looking. I mean, if someone starts over me, that's great. That's what I want, because that means we're getting better. So.
When you say trick yourself, what are some kind of the self motivations maybe that you use to kind of keep yourself up to playing that standard?
I mean, I like to go back to freshman year and just be thankful for the opportunity I have as far as redshirt year, and just knowing I didn't have that opportunity. And when I was redshirt, I was on scout team, and just being appreciative of the opportunity I have, and trying to and for me, I try to treat every play like it's 4th and 5. Whenever I get in practice and it's kind of a grind and I don't really want to go anymore, I try to treat it like the game's on the line, and we have to make that play or it's game over. And so for me, that's what I try to do. And
when you were out, were you worried that somebody might take your spot, though?
Yeah, I'm not really worried, because that means we're getting better as a team, of course. But it was definitely hard watching it. But Ray had a great 4 games there while I was out, and so that's what we needed. And I don't really look at it like that as far as someone's going to take my spot, because hopefully we recruit well enough so someone will take my spot. But it's my job to not let that happen. So.
Were you surprised how quickly you were inserted right back into everything?
I think I knew for the most part that whenever I came back, Tay was going to move over to 2 again, and so I feel like I knew what was going to happen when I came back, but still had to go earn it. So.
Do you ever think of yourself at all as kind of a role model for all the undersized, under-recruited guys, the Mike Williamses that by age 7 they're going to have a chance to play big-time college football? Do you ever think that kids that are really fighting for a scholarship kind of look up to you or admire you?
Yeah, it definitely puts me in a unique experience, and that goes back to to how I practice and trying to trick myself as well, just knowing that there are guys that wish they had my opportunity, and so just trying to practice every day and make them proud, I guess.
Do you ever hear from anybody like back at your old high school or even around campus, people that are interested, go, hey, how did you do it? I'm even trying to do this in my chosen sport or field, and any advice, that type of thing? Yeah, well,
I get social media, just messages and stuff from people a lot of the time from as far as Oregon. I think I got a guy, he messaged me, and he's a walk-on at Oregon, and just wondering how I kind of earned it, and that's what I told him. I told him it starts with practice, and just have fun with it, and so that's kind of where I went with that.
Scott said yesterday he teases Tyler Grisham because Tyler wore 13. He said Adam Humphries was better than you, and now Hunter's better than Adam Humphries.
I wouldn't say that. Yeah.
Quite a compliment from coach, isn't it?
Yeah. Like I know I've said this before, but just being compared to Adam and Grit. They both played in the NFL, and so just being compared to them is a real honor. And yeah, it is funny. I definitely joke with Adam some about how I had more touchdowns than him, but
Is
he's
that
doing
your
well.
years? Do you want to play in the league, and do you think you can?
Yeah, that's been a dream since I was a kid. I definitely need to get bigger and be a bigger factor on special teams, and so moving forward, that's kind of what I'm going to attack. So.
Speaking of the NFL, you are draft eligible this year. Do you have any thoughts of leaving this year? I know you can't really think about it yet, but does that ever cross your mind?
No, that's never crossed my mind. I'm going to be here for 5 years probably. So.
We talked to you in the year about your rising profile on campus, and you were telling some story about you were chatting with a classmate, and they were like, "Oh, how do you know this guy?" Well, I played on the team with him, that type of thing. Any more stories kind of along those lines, or have you noticed again now that we're further into your career, are you kind of getting that kind of little bit of the star treatment, so to speak, around campus?
Yeah, I feel like I had a story, but it was 3 or 4 weeks ago. I know I was telling somebody that I sat out for 4 weeks, so I kind of have to get my recognition again. And but it's been good. Not really.
Had 4 players with 60-yard reception yards against Florida State, and it seems like it's been a different guy every game. Like you said, Ray really stepped up for a while you were out. Coach Scott told us about how you as a wide receiver core have really embraced the concept of the team concept and put winning ahead of individual statistics. How precarious is that balance? Because I know a lot of other programs, that might be a problem. You see guys transferring all the time because they feel like they're not getting enough playing time. And, you have so much talent on this team to share football. Yeah,
I think it just comes from the unselfishness of the coaches and how selfless they are, and how we respond to that as players. And we have some good guys in the receiver room who are good guys and good players as well. And so Deshaun does a great job. We know he's not looking at one guy every game. We know he's gonna get the ball what the coverage dictates, and so knowing that, we can just go out there and run our routes to win every time. So.
Some of the team finally dressed as power leaders. You guys seem to be having some fun on this team. How would you characterize the personality of this team right now?
I think I saw that they dressed up as Power Rangers actually right before I came here, but. I think it comes from the coaches. We kind of respond to how the coaches are, and they're fun, and they're when we've been to the championship before, so we know that we're good enough to be there, and so just having fun, enjoying the moment. We talk about enjoying the moment all the time, and 10 years down the road, we want to be able to enjoy this moment and enjoy playing in a game like Florida State. Before the last drive, I think some of the offense was just enjoying. I don't think we were pressing at all. I think we were just saying, 10 years from now, this is what we're going to remember. We're going to remember having fun on this drive, and I think that's how it allows us to play loose. So.
I think y'all don't put a lot of stock in the polls or the rankings, but will you be watching tonight just out of curiosity where you sit?
Yeah. We'll all be watching. It's cool, but we know as good as anybody that it doesn't matter. We could win every game. That's kind of our motto, I guess. If we win every game, we're going to be national champions, and so we won't really pay attention to the polls unless we lose, I guess. We won't really have a worry about it. So.
I know you have to be a confident group, but have you even been slightly amazed at just the calm demeanor, the overconfidence you guys seem to show at the end of some of these crazy finishes? Has it surprised you even at all?
It's just cool how it comes together. It's cool to be a part of it, I guess. But seeing how everybody works in practice every day and how much preparation they put in, it's not a surprise. So.
What was your Halloween costume, if you had to?
I did not. I cooked some steak, and me and my girlfriend just hung out. So.
Talk about your steak.
Medium well, but it was like a $4 steak last night, so I'm more the well done side.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Coach Venables will be finishing it out here in a few minutes.
Who will?
Venables.
Oh.
I like to be